Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
Shout out to all my tea sippers out there. We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey. So make sure you guys have your teacups ready because you already know this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, I hope you guys are doing good today. So I know a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about the whole Foxy Brown situation that happened a few days ago. We had a really good discussion about it on Instagram. So if you guys don't know, Kandi Burruss from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's doing this whole dungeon tour where she's going to different cities and she has a lot of different performers opening up for her, singing with her on stage and everything else. You know, Kandi's about her coins, bitch, okay? So she done turned that whole dungeon situation with Portia into a damn national tour. So the other day she was in NYC. And what happened is that she had brought Foxy Brown out. So initially the clip that went out, it just showed the crowd booing her. And the Shade Room participants were basically talking shit about the crowd, saying they hate this generation. These people have no respect for legends, blah, 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 fucking blah, okay? And so then more footage came out of this situation because unlike others, I like to wait to see the full picture instead of jumping to conclusions. Because I'm like, you know what? If they're booing Foxy Brown, they're obviously booing this bitch for a reason, okay? So what happened is that basically more information came out. One, there is no this generation, okay? Everybody in that crowd was at least 30 years old and over. There were no 18 to 21-year-olds in that crowd. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that most kids under the age of 21 even really fuck with Foxy or know much about her music, okay? Let's not act like Foxy Brown is a little Kim. Any damn ways. So what happened is that several people who I know personally went ended up DMing me and letting me know that Foxy Brown was over 2.5 hours late. Then when she got there, she didn't know the lyrics to her song. She was literally rapping a verse ahead. Her performance was shitty. Her performance was trash. Somebody just farted on Foxy Brown altogether, okay? Somebody just needed to fart on Foxy Brown altogether. Anyways, y'all go ahead and check this bullshit out. All right, so you guys just saw the video and you guys saw where she was literally rapping, you know what I'm saying, several verses ahead. She was out of breath, couldn't keep up. That performance was trash. And this is my issue with this situation, like I said on Instagram. Too many times people like to throw around this title, legend. Oh, she's a legend. She's the bomb. She's a legend. No, what a lot of y'all bitches are suffering from is nostalgia. Foxy Brown, to me, in my personal opinion, you don't have to agree, is not a legend. And I said this months ago when I was reviewing the Queen album before the video got taken down. So I did a whole review of the Queen album. And in that review, I let everybody know that I was not feeling the song Coco Chanel. I didn't care about it trending. I didn't care about Foxy and Nicki doing a track together. The song was trash in my personal opinion. Nicki's verse was cool. Foxy Brown's voice, her breath control, she made the song a hot damn mess, okay? Everybody said I was wrong. How dare you disrespect the legend? Oh my God. Anyways, I told y'all back then I was not feeling the song. I thought the song was trash. People got mad at me. Oh, you're disrespecting the legend. You're disrespecting Foxy. Now, fast forward several months later, T-Grodamus was once again right. I told y'all back then she needed to retire. She needed to hang it up, go be a mother to her daughter, and go live her best life. Foxy Brown is the type she does not want to let it go, but the problem is she's not as talented as she once was. Now everybody's saying, well, you know, it's very disrespectful for people to boo her. How is it disrespectful? People get booed every day, B. not the first celebrity to be booed, nor will she be the last. Were y'all crying tattoo tears when Mariah Carey fucked up during her New Year's Eve performance and people were dragging her all over social media?
But I like the way. I'm gonna say let the audience sing, okay? We didn't have a sound check for this New Year's, baby. That's okay, you guys.
If Mariah Carey, who is definitely a legend, who definitely can sing, had a shitty performance during the New Year's Eve performance and people drug her, including myself, why is Foxy Brown beyond reproach? Then I see a lot of people saying, well, you know what? She lost her hearing 10 years ago. Y'all should have some sympathy. Well, in the real world, when you physically cannot do your job, let's say you're having back problems, you can no longer lift certain things. Let's say you're having issues with your hands, arthritis and stuff like that, and you can no longer draw or type. In the real world, if you're unable to do something due to a physical disability, guess what? Most jobs will let you go or tell you to retire or go draw SSI. Why is she any different? You guys cannot keep using her disability as an excuse. If she cannot hear and it's causing her to rap off beat or, off track, then you know what? At this point, she needs to bow out gracefully. What really bothered me with this situation is people are acting like this was some free concert at Rutgers Park. These people paid their hard-earned money, okay? Like I said on Instagram, a lot of y'all are some of the same weirdos who get mad every time I hold Lauryn Hill to task. Just because Lauryn Hill had a bomb album 20 years ago, which I will always love and respect, does not mean that Lauryn Hill or anybody else is beyond reproach. If I pay my hard-earned money to come see a show and I take time out of my day, you're talking about travel expenses, gas, possibly finding a babysitter, things like that. When people take time out of their day to come and watch you and they're paying for a show, damn it, you're supposed to bring your all, okay? People love to wear the title of legend and diva and everything else, but then they have these unbecoming attitudes when these same people, these same fans, are the same ones who helped you achieve the status that you're at today.
Be humble. Sit down.
So I don't respect lateness. So for her to be 2.5, almost 3 hours late is complete bullshit. Definitely unacceptable. And then on top of that, when you're getting paid to do a job, you are to do that job. How is it fair that Foxy Brown still gets paid as much as everybody else on stage who was perfectly capable of doing their job? There were several talented black women up there singing, dancing, rapping, doing their thing, and they did their job. They took their job seriously. And guess what? They got paid just like Foxy Brown got paid, and Foxy Brown's set was bullshit. Tired of all these excuses for these celebrities. Every time they mess up, people want to pull out the legend card. People want to pull out her disability. People want to make excuses. What I saw a woman who spent more time putting together a badass outfit, okay? Because her outfit was the bomb, bitch. That's the only good thing I can say about this entire situation. Her outfit was the bomb. She spent more time putting together a badass outfit than she did into her damn performance, and I can't respect that. No one should be paid for doing a half-ass job. In the real world, if you do not perform your task to a certain point, and if your task is not on point, you do not get paid. If you do not work, you don't eat. And if you're going to do a half-ass job, you cannot then demand money for your craft. And let's stop acting like Foxy Brown is this bomb performer and that she's had all these stellar performances up until this one. She was the same woman falling on stage. She's never really been a good live performer, okay? You guys can go on YouTube and Google Foxy Brown performances. Most of her performances, except for one that I was able to find, were basically trash, okay? I feel at this point in time, she needs to hang it up and let it go. I don't want to hear anything else from Foxy Brown. I would never pay to go to a Foxy Brown concert. That is my choice, my opinion. So anyways, y'all, that is my rant on the whole Foxy Brown getting booed situation. People need to stop acting like these boos were just so, devastating. Now, if they were throwing tomatoes and beer cans at her, I could understand. Nobody did that. They simply booed her, just like many other celebrities have been booed out here for not doing their damn job, okay? So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation. Once again, concerning Foxy, I refuse to bow out gracefully Brown. Basically performing at Candy's dungeon party, only to rap ahead of the beat, be offbeat, be disrespectful, have a nasty attitude, and then play crazy and pull the legend card when she's booed. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces.